I'm so ready for this damn day to be over with. If you're not aware, this particular time, or when I'm recording, it's Mother's Day, and all the hood rats and single moms are doing backflips, patting themselves on the back, giving themselves intangible statuses of being a queen, being the rock, the pillar, the foundation of the broken black community. And despite how broken and weak the infrastructure is, they praise themselves to the highest degree because they're a queen, you know. You can be a queen of the slums and it's still as valuable and still worth something compared to being the Queen of England, you know, because she's a queen. We have this simple ass logic, this stupidity of just giving these idiotic women titles that they truly don't deserve. I've been really frustrated and tired of Mother's Day since 2012 because it's just a ridiculous pat on the back to single moms who purposely failed relationships, who purposely destroyed and damaged men's lives, black men's lives, to become a statistic. And they want rewards, they want gratification for, hey, nobody can do what I do. I'm a single mom of two, 21. I go to school full time and work full time. And I'll say, yeah, it's hard to do, hard to manage. Um, I can imagine, the stress and pain and, the frustration that is there. But let's just be honest, black people do not know how to manage relationships. It's basically we just know how to hook up. And that's basically that's just basically it. I describe majority of black relationships like this into this kind of disorder of first met to one nighter to baby, casual dating, um, baby, breakup, come back together, another baby, engaged, married, divorced. And to be honest with you, I think really most of the time women don't even go past engagement. I mean, I don't even think they really do. They'll be engaged like 4 to 5 times, and then, it's just kind of like fuck it. Black relationships are really dysfunctional. They're really pathetic. And sometimes I just wonder if like niggas are catching, or realizing what the fuck they're seeing and participating in, like with this collapsing matriarchy. Are they seeing how, they're being obsolete, how they're being displaced and you know, and and shunned, you know. But these niggas wanna simp and they wanna cry tears of I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for my mom. And then we have even women who have some sense. They're not being whores or hood rats. But the thing is, that even when I notice things about their mom, is that okay, she may not be a hood rat, but let's just be honest, she's an idiot. When she's telling you shit that a man's value has nothing to do with his with money or any tangible resources, and it's just based off the morality or the goodness of his heart, she's a complete idiot. Okay, they're just completely stupid, and then we wonder why the black community is broken, why there is no infrastructure, and we just constantly, do these little um, science projects, and we're trying to hypothesize what is wrong with the black community, how can we make it better. And it basically starts with the women. It basically starts there, you know. And females want to bitch and complain about how. Oh, wait, let me see if this thing is still running. Yeah, okay. And they want to bitch and complain about how they have. Damn, I lost my point. Just forget it, forget it. But what I'm seeing on my news feeds on Facebook is that I'm really disappointed. I'm really annoyed with this shit. I'm angry with dudes because they are harping over, you know, the simp mentality, the mommy's boy mentality of, she's everything to me, she's the world, she's my best friend. And usually when I hear that shit, oh, she's my best friend, that lets me know that your mom failed, you know. I don't look at my mom, or not even my dad, as my best friend. They're my mom and they're my dad, you know. We're not going out, going to the same club, or um, we're not on that shit, you know. And I'm kind of disgusted with some black relationships to where you will have either a mother and daughter dating the same person, not at the same time most of the time, but the dude may jump from the mom to the daughter, and then we'll have some of that with, vice versa with the sons, you know. So I don't like viewing parents as my best friend because, they're not. Um, I'm really disgusted with what I'm seeing on Facebook. Sometimes now I just kind of look at it as for laughs because sometimes it's painfully funny just seeing how stupid and simpish a lot of these dudes are. Still kissing ass, still giving praises to women who don't deserve shit. You know, give praise to the hood rat who turned down a perfectly good man so she can get with Raheem, who doesn't want to do shit with his life. And Raheem got her pregnant, and Raheem ditched her. Raheem's in jail. Raheem owes her child support and all this and that. And then, yeah, we want to praise her for her stupidity and her mistakes, and just say, okay, she is like the ideal woman. Nobody's stronger than the black woman. I'll be right back. Huh? Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. But like I was saying earlier, that Mother's Day has been completely bastardized, and it's meaningless now in the black community. Any whore can be a mother. Just hey, date a Ray Ray and Pookie, and ditch him, do whatever. Just date a loser. You're guaranteed to lose him within um 8 months at least. God, these damn leaves. But I'm really kind of sick of this shit. I'm really sick of this Mother's Day, and it's really meaningless, and I'm just tired of it. There's no there's no respect for mothers nowadays. It's just you know you can have a woman who just doesn't want to um you know she doesn't want traditional marriage. And I have met a conscious woman who she's conscious, but she doesn't believe in marriage. This whole white man speculation, this whole you know is not really necessary. And it's like, fuck the white man ethics, fuck your system that you believe, your conspiracy. The thing is with marriage is that it's supposed to be a safeguard, you know, to where, just let you know is that, okay, he is dedicated to you and to your family, and he's gonna create something tangible and something realistic, so his name can go down in history, or just be, you know, someone iconic or whatever. Um, and, you have this conscious female that I was talking to. She doesn't want that. She's just like, hey, fuck me, whatever. If you're cute, come get it. It's this that silly mentality. And I'm really tired of now I remember my point now. I'm really tired because niggas, they want that sense of equality too, and so niggas are on the bandwagon now of, I had some friend, I thought he was conscious or in the know of shit, but he's just a conscious simp, that's basically what he is. Cause I saw him post something retarded as like, happy Mother's Day to the moms and the single dads being mommy and daddy. What the fuck? The black community believes in gender equality so much that it's damn near damaging. If you're looking for, if somebody is looking, if there's like an anti-feminist or a so-called misogynist who wants to debate how ineffective gender equality is, I tell him, come to the black community. Go to your nearest black community. You will see equality to its max. You know, you'll see girls fighting dudes with no fear. You will see dudes whoring for attention. You will see the retardedness of equalizing the players versus sluts debate, and you will see this retardedness. So if you're looking for how detrimental, how damaging gender equality is, go to the black community. Go there. It kind of nerve wracked me when I heard him say that shit, like Happy Mother's Day, da 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 da, to the single dads playing mommy and daddy. We really have to redefine what the fuck gender roles, like what is a male and female. I feel like a lot of black people really need to like start over with the basics. Like, damn, like understanding gender roles. How can a man play mommy? You know, it's like one thing where it's like, playing with like a little girl doing her little tea party, doing, the whole debutante kind of tea party thing. That's one thing. But you can't apply mothering a child, especially a daughter. You're a father and you're mothering a daughter when she's like a teenager. How the fuck does that work? Based on hood logic, they probably are going to the club together, finding dates. That's, but and if you want to see like there was a dude I saw in a documentary these about gender, but it was really about masculinity and how it's damaging minorities, and it was directed by this white guy who's and there was this black there was a black family, it was a single dad with his son, and he labels himself as a mother too. He's on that tidbit of I'm daddy and mommy, and so to express his motherly side, he cries with his son. Like they will have like these cry sessions, And so they're just basically bitching and moaning and crying about little shit. And it was really ridiculous and hard to watch to see how black manhood is really fallen. I can't imagine this dude with a girl and he's bitching and moaning and he's like, his girl's like, what's up with your man? They doing a crying session again. They're trying to get me into it, man. I just can't deal with, these bitch ass niggas, crying about every little damn thing. Jeez. And sometimes I know that Father's Day this year is going to be just as bad. You're going to see, you'll see some good stuff, but then, there's going to be those women who are just attention whore and they're looking for appraisals and they're like, I can be a mother and a father. Look at my son. He's a model citizen. Look at him. He's Christian. He loves God. He's this and that, and they're looking for this appraisal. And, to be honest with you, I already said to be honest with you 1,000 times, but man, the black community needs to stop celebrating Mother's Day until we actually have a defined term of what the hell it means to be a mother. We need to stop praising Mother's Day. We have to redefine everything. Hell, we probably have to redefine what it means to be a boy, for God's sake. We're so backward, with the system of relationships. It's all over the goddamn place. It makes no sense, and then we are rewarding these idiotic females, on their mistakes. And yet the good guys are just supposed to sit back and co-sign their fuckery and just be like, y'all women are doing the best job, despite how hard it is and despite the men ain't being shit. Y'all females are doing the best job in the world. Ain't nobody stronger than a single mom. And it's like, really, nobody's stronger than a single mom. You must not have heard of something called white supremacy. Let's see if single moms combat that. And they can't beat it with yelling and saying fuck yous 1,000 times. You can't beat it like that. So I would like to see your single moms, your single mothers combat white supremacy and see how far they'll last. It's really pathetic, sad, annoying to kind of see this shit. Um, I know Father's Day is gonna be just as bad. I just know it. Yeah, I know it. We really have to redefine what gender means. We really do, because the black community is just losing it. We've seen so much fuckery with things like Jaden Smith wearing a dress, and you have these black feminists co-signing it, saying that, oh, this is a symbolic gesture of a black male saying fuck gender norms. It's like, you let me know when your fag boys or your homosexuals are going to combat white supremacy. And like women, all they're gonna do is just say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, racist whites, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and that's it. No strategy, no alternative. It's just a bunch of rhetoric and fuck yous. I feel kind of mellow today. I don't know what it is. It's probably just the heat. But on a side note, this was something that happened earlier today. I was um I was uh I was trying to do a fundraiser and I called I don't know what you would call her, I guess my advisor, I guess, and she's I think she could I don't know how old she is. I'm assuming late 20s, late mid to late 20s, probably early 30s maybe. And I called her up, and me and her gonna ride together and find some good businesses, some good local businesses for donations. And and the first ride was okay. We was just talking about business. But when on the second half, when we was going home, she kind of turned into this different person, and I hate this. I swear to God, it's like if you stand next to a black woman or just sit down next to a black woman for like 5 minutes, I swear to you, she will tell you all her personal information out loud. Even if it's not directly to you, she'll just blab it out. I swear, these females will give out their addresses, social security number, probably bank account number, this, that, and the third. And what I mean is that like during that drive back, she's talking to I guess her mom or maybe a friend or relative, and she's talking about her dating, and I was like, oh God, and she was just on her Bluetooth, chuckling, jiving, you know, you know, acting a fool, laughing really hard and obnoxiously, and I'm just kind of like nodding my fucking head. I'm like, this hood right here. I knew she put up a good front with all her professionalism. You know how these so-called educated women love showing up all professional. When I first met her a couple times at school, she would always show up with her, little iPad and, acting all high tech and, techno savvy and shit. And, you see her in her casual life. I ain't saying, I'm not expecting black women to be perfect, but this was like so unprofessional. Like I really didn't need to see that, you know, during that drive back, with her laughing, chuckling, talking about niggas she's dating, and like usual, these niggas ain't shit. And usually it's that whole confusion of, well, I like him, but he is, he's a little too loud. He doesn't have anything going on. You know, we just kicking it. We just cool. We ain't trying to do anything just yet. And it's like these excuses of I want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to be serious. I don't, I want to. She's probably fucking them. I don't know. Maybe. I just lost so much respect. And on top of that, her mom was like hassling her to come over. And I'm like, you're a grown ass woman. I don't give a fuck about it being Mother's Day. You're only gone for like a fucking hour. Don't don't act like I know that's your mom, but don't act like she runs you. You're a grown ass woman. She's probably going to ask you to do something stupid anyway. So I'm like, you can like say that you can clean it up professionally and just be like, hey, um, my mom. Well, don't even say your mom because that just looks kind of embarrassing. Just say, hey, I have family matters to attend to. We can continue this tomorrow or whenever, and be on your merry way. She gave me this kind of long little speech about her mom wants her to do this and she's worried about something, and I'm like, God, how old are you again? You know, and I can expect this from niggas. I literally said to myself, I can expect this from niggas, with the mama's boy mentality, but with a female, especially as grown as she is, I was like, oh no. I was like, no, no, no. I swear, man, black women disappoint me so much. And the thing is that I'm trying. I'm trying to be a little bit more liberal, but sometimes the ratchetness and the stupidity is just too much, you know. I lose a ton of respect to women who date retardedly, who take shitty advice, who date these niggas, and then they want to know why shit ain't working. Okay, I'm surprised you have all these degrees. You're getting, 4.0s on your, GPA, and yet you cannot figure out or find a good mate. You date retardedly. You don't understand shit, and it's like it's this cycle of failure. You know, and it's like the only upgrade and change is that we just came from dumbass hood rats, crackhead hood rats, to educated hood rats, and there's like, they're doing the same thing. It's just that one has a degree, and that's basically it. I was just kind of like highly disappointed and just highly disturbed, and I expected a lot of professionalism, especially from a black woman. And she didn't even dress well either, but I could understand, like, it's hot, and and I was really supposed to be doing the talking, but I would have let the dress, how she dressed, slide. It wasn't really stank or anything, but it was just too casual, and she was aware of that. But when I'm in your personal space and I'm hearing you talk about your dating life and how you know stereotypical it is, I don't want to hear that shit. You know, let's conduct business. You put all that nigga shit to the side. It's only going to take up an hour. That shit can wait. I'm like really annoyed by it, but it's like, you shouldn't be annoyed by it. It's like, it's little shit, but it's just the thing with black women when it comes to their mouth, to where they just talk too fucking much and they give out too much information. It's really the annoying thing that I just really cannot stand. It's very annoying, it's very childish, and they need to grow up. But that's basically all I gotta say.